We're back, y'all. We end up losing. Um, when it was 9 flags apiece, we were up by like probably 30 to 50 points. It was almost tied. And from there, this is how it went down. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I'll just leave it like that. That's the way Small John wanted to be. That's how it's going to be. We just got to take our losses on the chin when the game says it's not your turn. That's just how you got to be. No different than raid tournaments, raid revenge, whatever. So, all right, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit because back around 2 to 2.5 years ago, I was talking trash to Small Giant during my raid tournament, and this guy was watching, and he claimed, I don't know, that when I faced this defense, um, and I was saying the defense is cheating, that he said I was calling him a cheater. And we were going back and forth, and I could tell English is not his first language, and I'm not going to pick on anybody like that. That's not what I'm about. Um, and I was trying to get him to understand what I was saying. When he finally realized what I was saying, then he said, "You know what? I'm gonna quit the game." Basically, what I was telling him is, I'm not calling you a cheater. You're not in control of your defense. None of us are in control of our defense. The devs program the AI to be in control. And with that being said, people have been trying to sue Small Giant on how they force, us to lose by any means necessary, any way they want to. You go in their policy, their rules and policy, Zynga, they basically tell you we can do whatever we want with our game. We can. And there's nothing you can do about it. And they've made updated changes because people are trying to find loopholes to sue them for whatever reason. And then when that happens, their lawyers get you know get with their execs and all the folks that's in charge, CEO, all the way down, and then they make the update to their policy, which it has happened. So when I say cheating, yesterday, I'm not the player. If like my defense right now, how can I cheat when I set my defense up like that? I'm not cheating. I'm not controlling it. So when people say, well, there's PvP in this game and then there's PvE. Well, war in raid tournament is not true PvP. If you play Dark Souls, for example, or Demon Souls, that Soulsborne, PvP is player versus player, just like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty. You play any game where you're going up against somebody's sports, Madden, 2K, basketball, FIFA, soccer, online. That's PvP. Well, this is different. You're going against the AI, so the AI is allowed to do extra damage, have extra health, and extra defense that is not shown. They're not capped at for their attacks. They can do godlike damage. And yeah, brother, uh as far as the second ethers come, yeah, it's gonna get worse. Yes, it is. We already know that. It's definitely gonna get worse. But hold on, let me put her right there. And I already know it's not gonna help, but it's whatever. Um, it's sad that we're capped at damage. The defense isn't. And we've seen it. And when I was explaining that to him, I was like, there's no way that your hero, just like mine, should be doing that type of damage on defense. But that's the way Small Giant wants it to be. So when I say cheating, I'm talking about Small Giant, not the player. There have been players who cheated. And when I started playing this game, when was it? I started playing around June 19th, June 20th of 2019. The sad part, you see that? Like, even if I was limit broke, max limit broke, and max emblem attack path, my damage will probably be like maybe 300 to 400. But they're not going to do that. They're going to do way more than that. So they're doing 5-star damage, 3-star heroes doing 5-star damage. And y'all saw that other hero didn't do a daggone thing. 484. Only because I got the attack boost. What should I do? Yeah, I should do this. Here we go. So we had beta testers who were cheating by, people don't want to talk about this. They'll get mad if you bring this up. Because I remember when it happened, there were people like, okay, they fixed it. Stop talking about it. Shut up. People were pissed. And I was like, why are you mad about, something that literally just transpired? Like, no one, like, you're not a, hold up, did she just? Yes, she did. Man the shield. All right, so there were beta testers, and they knew about this, and they try to be hush about it. And so what happened was they were allowed to, let's say for raid tournament, challenge events, for the whole entire game, they were cheating. They could go into their beta account, go into war, and see what the board is, and whatever the board showed, exit out, go into the main game, choose that. That's what I'm talking about cheating. Just mana shielding all the time. Yeah, that's what I mean by that. But anyway, go back to their main account and choose that same defense that they chosen in the beta, and then choose the heroes because they saw exactly what the starting board was. And then it would be the exact same starting board. So a lot of them could have a chance of going 6 for 6. No different than challenge events. They were able to go in there, look at the board without using their actual flags, see what the starting board is, exit back out, go back in. If it was the board that they needed, then they'll exit out, go to the main game, go back in, and it'll be the exact same board. That was happening. And then someone exposed that. So that was around 2020. I want to say like the first quarter going into spring of 2020. That got exposed. Then they went in there and fixed it. And there were some beta testers who were pissed because they was using that exploit. That's cheating. So that has nothing to do with the defense. Then you had who was it? People were using the exploit at the same time since the game has started. We're using the exploit. So that beta test situation was from the beginning. And it went a long way because the game came out, what, February 2017? And people who knew about it were using it since then. Also, on top of that, people knew about an exploit back then when the game came out, when they started having the 4-star Ascension Map rare quest or the seasonal stages. You could go in there once you completed the stage, like you couldn't redo it again. Well, they figured someone found out how to do it. You had to keep mashing on it, and it will force you back in there and just get 4-star Ascension Maps just like that, completing the final stage over and over and over, just like the seasonal stages. Go all the way on advanced difficulty and just keep doing the last stage, getting this 4-star Ascension Maps and epic hero token, over and over and over. That was happening. That got exposed. And then people who did that were given a chance to redeem themselves by you had to pay the money to buy a certain amount of gems, or there was gem exploits too. So people were in the negatives in gems. Negatives. You know what? I don't even think this is water will kill them off. I mean, the tiles will kill them off, so I might as well just waste it. It's a daggone shame. So that happened where there were some players who had to basically just quit the game because if you didn't pay it off in a certain amount of time, they was going to just go ahead and ban your account. All right. Then people found out a way after that happened for the challenge events, the Alliance Quest. Were using the exploit of signing into 2 different devices during the stage. So if they used their battle items, they wouldn't lose it. So there was some controversy in cheating that people figured out exploits to do. So I mean, that's exploits and cheating that way is totally different than what Small Giants devs are doing for the defense to force you to lose. And that's just the way they want it to be. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. They ain't do. Golly, man. Still no damage. All right, y'all. It was fun playing with y'all. It was fun playing with y'all. The game does not want me to win. Does not want a brother to win. Y'all see all of that. It takes all of that to kill off the defense now. Wait, like my man said, wait till the limit breakers come in. Yes, sir. I do agree with you, brother. Oh, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about this. Let me go ahead and do it and be safe. Okay, I was about to say it might not be this one now. My gosh, like y'all saw how that board was. And that's another thing. Like the board and the damage. Oh my gosh. Ah. That's what I should have went with. Let's put him right there. Put her right back up in here. Alright, I had a feeling I wasn't going to get no love on that. So it might be this match. Where this is... my journey comes to an end. I keep getting purples. Yep, this match is over. That's all I needed to see. Boom! 675. Yep, you're right. You're so right. 675. Boom. Why now, Small John? It's already over. Why? Yep, get him too. We got to do all that damage. Well, we want you to get some points. Yep, 600. He's gonna evade anyway. Yep. All right, y'all. That's the way they want it. They want it exactly like that, and they see nothing wrong with it. And if you bring things up about that, there have been people who are still mad at me to this day. They will not talk to me because they don't want to hear the truth. They hate hearing the truth about this game. And they don't want to see some people come up. Not saying I'm going to come up. They don't want to see other people come up because people have a lot of pride and ego in this game. They do. They don't want to see other people outshining them or coming up. That and then I've been told, oh man, you got the ultimate ego. How do I have the ultimate ego? I don't be talking trash to people like I'm better than you. You suck. You know, none of that. I've never done that to anybody. People have gotten pissed off about my strategy and what I've done, examples, and it works. And people start seeing it works for them and they start using it. So let's go over this because I've been told to ask a request about tips on the game, and it was like a broad question, so it was no detail. Like, can you show us tips on how to like what heroes to bring in when you're facing a certain type of defense, or it was just a general question on tips. So I'm gonna do this right now. I'm in the description. I'm gonna put raid tournament tips. This is what I started doing based off my video that it was the first season 3 summons when Fenrir was 0.3%, and people saw how many freaking John Francois that I had were freaking out. So for Mythic Titans, and this is duplicates. If you start to get duplicates for Mythic Titan, those type of heroes, you don't want to feed them away. You want to save them. Because you get what? For the first team, you get 3 chances for the bonus. Then you go into the negative. So basically, you need 4 teams. So, like Perseus, for example, or Guardian Panther, Costume Guardian Panther, whatever. You at least want to have 4 of them. And also for war. There's certain heroes that you're going to need for all. Mythic Titan, regular Titan, challenge events, and wars. Challenge event, aka Alliance Quest. There's certain heroes that you need to at least have 4 to 5 duplicates, and you need to level them up. Now, I'm not going to say power level every single one because that's crazy. You don't want to spend your money like that. You want to take your time. Like, I got these Evelyns, but the Mythic Titan, the Ice hero, the Mythic Titan Ice Titan doesn't allow defense down. So there's people who use Norns. I used to have a ton of Norns. I fed some of them away, but I fed her away before the whole Mythic Titan thing became a thing with the Ice Titan, where people would use her and people would use Guardian Chameleon. So I did have 5 of him. I was like, I only need 3 because he's going to be more for wars. But I really don't need that many of him for wars. It'd be great because I got all these other heroes. I don't really need 5 of her. I've been holding on to her. I'm probably going to let 2 of them go. Nemesis, you definitely need a Nemesis. You definitely need a second Anne or third Anne. If you got her, level them up. Nyx, any heroes that have defense down ability and high attack ability, you want them. And multiple ones. Like, I got a 3rd Dial Chan. I'm going to get her going. I'm going to get him going for wars because he has the mindless attack. So the amount of mindless attack heroes that I have, I get them going. Mr. Pingy, now with the Mythic Titan, it's great to have multiple Mr. Pingies because you can get high damage. And who did I let go? Where I had 5 of her, now I only have 1 of her. Is the old MILF. What's her name? Glenda? Yeah. So I let go. I had 5 of her. I let 4 of her go. Now with the whole Mythic Titan, when she's between two pingies, oh yeah, they will annihilate the Mythic Titan. With two pingies, oh yeah, you need to have 4 Guardian Chameleons for that. 4 Tarlacs or 5. But I'm only going to keep 4. I only keep these Santa Claus because he looks cool. I love his costume because he's dope. And Ari, really don't need her anymore. So I'm probably going to just only keep 1. Melosi might just only keep 1 because there's better and stronger heroes now. She-Shat might just get rid of all of them and just keep only a few. But I mean, she's strong in her own right. She does what she does, but her costume is pretty good. I never got a chance to get it. So, tips: multiple Guardian Panthers because you want that elemental defense down. Perseus, elemental defense down. Master Lepus or King Arthur's, depending on who you got. Costume Marjana, elemental defense down. She's great. Leonidas, elemental defense down. Or regular defense down. No, it is elemental, I think. Yep. Yeah, so Franz, you still need him. You still need Frank if you don't have any powerful ice ones. I'm gonna feed my once I get these brothers up right here. I'm gonna feed my Poppies away because she sucks. Poppy on defense is better than Poppy on offense. Any hero that hits multiple targets or has a random chance is only better on defense because they always get the chance. The random chance to hit multiple targets like her. She's trash. Defense, she always hits 5. Missandra, now with the mindless attack, that's the only thing that's saving her. Before her costume, trash. It's good to have her now with the buff for defense. I had like 4 of her, but I only have 2 now. If there's any other things y'all want me to talk about, just let me know. I mean, just say it. Be detailed. And I'll do that. I'll help you out. Or I'll even tell you in the comment section what to do. You know? Because when the second ethers come out, my roster ain't going to be strong enough. That's why I went to retirement, to compete. Definitely not going to be strong enough. I got a second Athos on luck. And I'm leveling him up right now. And I accidentally did not know I was going to get the drunk brother right here. For Mystic Titan and regular Titan. I'm going to get him going. Huge. Damage. Was it yeah, for the ice shields attack, that's just like Jot. Powering up those ice shields, that red Titan's gonna get massacred. Especially if you have him. So let's do this right now. We'll try. Let's say it's the red Mystic Titan. Your first wave, you're gonna see people like that, Mickey, Hammertusk, or Franz. Then you're going to see Mr. Pingy, Glinda, and another Mr. Pingy. Now, once that team is done, even though I have multiple Mr. Pingys, they're not ready. Or Glinda. So, what is Iris? She does extra damage, but it doesn't matter. That ain't good. So then I'll probably throw her in there. Him. I'm not going to do high damage because they don't have limit breakers. And the emblem's not maxed out on attack. And then Perseus. So after they're done, I have 4 Mickeys. No, I have 3 Mickeys. My fault. So having a 4th Mickey would be huge. I have 2 friends, and that last friends that you saw, I need to get that last one ready just to hit. I'm not competing, but just to do it. I'll throw in Bubbles because he does defense down. Minus 44 and mindless attack. You can throw in her because she's going to give attack boost. Plus 40% damage for 3 turns. And it stacks with Mickey. Then, I don't know how Guardian Hippo would do. In that, you can throw in Morel or you can throw in Costume Finley. Minus 56, or King Arthur, or Freya. So, yeah, and y'all see my war hits and what I do for raid tournaments. I mean, that's why now when people start seeing me using waddles, when the pets was coming back up, I started seeing in the line, hey, I need to get multiple Mr. Waddles. Because people wasn't doing what I'm doing. I'm bringing in 3. You want mana control. If you can, why not? You can have 2, what's her name? Did I go? Yeah, I did. I call her Lei Ming. Crouching Tiger. Hidden Dragon. Yeah, I did scroll down too much. My fault, y'all. Yeah, those 3 poppies. I might keep one, but the other 2 are definitely gone. Where's she at? Yeah, Waddles. Now, like I said, people want 3. Now, people want multiple for her for rush attack. She's like Mickey, except average, and it's only 3 turns. But yeah, you can freeze her though because she's a wizard. So there you have it. Just let me know exactly what you want me to like tips on as far as troops. I still think magic troops are better than sticks, but if sticks is all you got, hey, deal with what you got and level them up. I'm a 3-1-1 person, and I have videos to show that in my Empires and Puzzles playlist. You can scroll all the way back. That's going back to when Teloria was like powerful, and Gravemaker and Vela. I was when I was experimenting with that. That's what I was doing. And I figured out that having Ariel, Finley, King Arthur, Black Knight, and Mother North. And Mr. Spock was like, he hit me up. He said, hey man, you sold me on Black Knight. People wasn't using Black Knight back then. When Black Knight came out, nobody was using Black Knight on offense. I was like, bro, you need to have a fail safe. And that's what he said, a fail. And he started using it. I said, man, shoot. That was my team. That was my go-to team against Teloria. Black Knight, Ariel, Finley, King Arthur, and Mother North. When she was at her peak, her apex. Her double D cups. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. When I'm out, again, like I said, just say what you want, and I will answer you back in any form or fashion. And I hope that it helps. That's my whole point. Whatever information I give you advice, if you see my gameplay and you're like, all right, you see how fast I'm killing the heroes or stuff like that, and you want to duplicate that or, you know, mimic that, and it works, when you get the board, it works, you know, why fix something that's not broken? So, all right, y'all, holla.